Good morning, boomers. It's the voice here, the crypto commander-in-chief, Champagne Crypto, back with another live stream. Ether has upgraded, apparently successfully. I want to talk about that January 2nd upgrade is what I'm getting. My understanding was January 1st, but we'll be talking about this Glacier upgrade, what it means for the Ether blockchain. And I want to talk about this Forbes article. They addressed this crypto ban, the YouTube crypto ban that happened last week. During the holidays, during Christmas, they hit us with an attack on the left flank, and they striked or put warnings on over 20 crypto influencers in the space. So we want to talk about that. Google's attack on crypto. Forbes has a nice little article I'm going to share with you guys. Shout out to XPO. Happy New Year. Shout out to Niagara Gardner. Skirt dropping in like it's hot. Let me drop a bomb. Boom. Skirt indeed. Shout out to all the boomers out there. Ether has upgraded. I was thinking about it, yesterday. And, which coins are going to stick around? I think we could agree that the bits are going to stick around. So let's leave that to the side. I think Ether is going to stick around, and not only because of the decentralized finance and all that. And that's a whole nother video I want to do. Decentralization versus centralization, because I don't think it's clear yet. Okay, I'm going to be honest with you guys. I think everybody's saying decentralized like it's better. And most of the time it could be, but in some instances, probably not. But that's another discussion. Let's get back to the topic at hand. I think Ether is going to stay around because there is talent behind the blockchain. There's a lot of people there. There's talent, and it's been around for a while. So the longer something can stay afloat, the more confidence it demands. And, that's why Bitcoin's here to stay, because it's 10 plus years in the game. Okay, this is the third decade now that it's entering its functionality. It started before 2010, guys. So now Ether is, I would say, almost not as old as the bits, but it's one of the older coins like Litecoin and like Doge. So let's talk about it after we talk about the mathematics over here on CoinMarketCap. There's some downward pressure. Let me turn off these coins and share my display with all the boomers tuning in. We got 7 concurrent viewers. Drop a little comment here in the population of the chat box. Let me know what's shaking and baking, what side of the globe that you're representing your crypto flag from, guys. Drop a bomb here. I wish we could drop more memes here in the super chat as we do on D-Live super chat. We got all kinds of dank, spicy memes out there. I encourage you to check out dlive.tv/champagne crypto. I'm doing the Crip Walk almost daily over there. Shout out to my boomers. And we're not getting flagged. We're not getting so EMP'd. And I like it. Okay. You got the coin market cap currently at 190 billion, looking slim. Okay, looking slim. I expect some downward pressure now for the first week of the new year. It seems like the possibility of whales dumping on the market now for the new tax season could be a possibility. You got Bitcoin now at 7161 with a market dominance of 68.2%. Ether at 129.95. Okay, Ether's, I think it's here to stay. Now, it's not as robust as some of these other platforms like EOS, Tron, or Tezos for that matter. But at the end of the day, there's confidence, okay? And I think if you've been around the space, or if you've been in business long enough and you've seen, economics, the better product doesn't always win, okay? So, that's how they try to sell you the free market, right? Like, always the better product is going to rise to the surface, but not so fast. It's not always the better product that rises to the surface. Bitcoin is not the best crypto as far as technicals. There's other cryptos that have better technicals than Bitcoin, but Bitcoin's been around the block for a while, as has Ether. And I think Ether has that first mover advantage, and I would expect it to stick around. I think DeFi is going to bring more eyes to the platform. Although I was thinking about it, all this talk about decentralization, entrepreneurs themselves, one could argue that decentralization takes away the incentive of them to make profit, because if a project's decentralized, then the profits are decentralized as well. So, I think I'm going to do a video about that, decentralized versus centralized, and how a lot of these projects, okay, that are touting decentralization are actually centralized projects. Okay, and the majority of these coins are surveillance coins, but that's another discussion. 41.49 for Litecoin. Litecoin, I tell you, out of the top 10 coins right now, Litecoin, I don't know what's going to happen to the lights. And It's sad to say because I like the lights, but I'm glad that I dumped most of the bag. I was heavy on the baggage there for a while, but I dumped it. I dumped on them. EOS 258, Binance 1346, Satoshi Vision 95.90s, Tezos 134, Stellar 4 cents, Tron 1 cent. Tron is now DLive is migrating to Tron. I did a video about that. DLive is actually migrating to BitTorrent. BitTorrent's part of the Tron ecosystem. They're going to be running DLive ads on BitTorrent, and it's going to be part of Tron. Someone dropped a comment on that video, say, but champ, DLive centralized, Tron is centralized, and you know what? You're right. There is a lack of decentralization, but that's at the end of the day, decentralization is kind of like mob rule. Okay. Just the majority necessarily doesn't make the best decision. Now, I'm not saying I'm against decentralization, because when you have a centralized authority, all it takes is one bad actor to sway the entire system. But I think I'm gonna have to do a whole entire video. I was thinking about this all the time yesterday, because everybody's like, it's not decentralized enough. Like, what exactly does that mean? Because decentralization, it's like, what's the best rule of governance? I mean, is democracy the best rule? I mean, in the United States, it's not a democracy. It's a republic where you have officials that vote for the populace. That way that the mob doesn't take control. Because, I mean, if you don't understand that the mob can make a bad decision, just go on cryptocurrency Reddit and see the kind of wacko things that these people say about anybody that's in the crypto space that they don't like. It's like, throw him in jail. He's a scammer. It's just like, that's what the mob rule ends up being. Anyhow, that's a whole nother video. Pillar, is it more than a wallet with an exchange built into it? If so, there's plenty of exchanges with hardware wallet integration. Pillar wallet also doing great things and will stay around. Okay, I haven't focused on Pillar. I have no idea, to tell you the truth. That's my understanding, was Pillar has some privacy features. I slimmed up my lights bag a little more yesterday for Tomo Chain, baby alt that has never experienced a bull market. Never even heard of it. And with those, Niagara, it's like, it's hit or miss. You may, hit it big or it may all go, downhill. I don't know. I've never even heard of the chain before, Tomo Chain. But, good luck with that. Good luck with that. Some people want to take some gambles sometimes. And if you get the right one, Access 79 sending me ads here via the Brave browser. Download it. More reasons to be a great project, says Avellino. As far as the wallet or when, I have no idea. I have, I've covered Pillar at some point, but it's been such a long time that I have no idea. Be honest with you guys. Drop a comment here, guys. Let me know what's shaking and baking, what side of the globe you're on, tuning in from. Concurrent viewers. Happy New Year to all you boomers. You can see the Bitcoin charts now at 71.23. I expected some downward pressure here for the new year. Maybe some whales could be selling, and expect things to go down before they go back up. I would not even expect things to go back to 10,000 to at least a few weeks, maybe even months. Okay. But we'll get there. I think sometime this year we'll get closer to 10,000 and maybe even closer to an all-time high, maybe. But, as far as cracking through the all-time high and, $50,000, $100,000 Bitcoin, guys, slow down and be happy if Bitcoin sits above $10,000 for more than 6 months. That's what we need to do first. The greed is too high out there. Everybody's, hollering, hooting about all-time highs, 200,000, 500,000. The goal of 2020 is to maintain the Bitcoin price above $10,000 for the majority of the year. Main focus in 2020 is Bitcoin and ETH. The blue chippers, guys, these things are going to be around to stay. I mean, the majority of the blue chippers. I don't know if it's specifically Ether is going to stay. I would say it will. But of course, I'm not anybody's crypto daddy. I could be wrong. Let's talk about this Ether upgrade, by the way. It's called the Glacier, okay? And this is the last major upgrade to Ether 1.0. They're saying before they try to implement the major upgrade, which is proof of stake, which will reward those staking coins 32 plus to receive rewards, is my understanding, okay? Shout out to Michael Toth, 2020 from Slovakia. Agra Gardner, he's switching his main focus to BTC and Ether. Shout out to you maniacs. You see U.Today posted today, Ether's Muir Glacier upgrade rejected by Nether mine implementation. So, of course, the headline is negative because, at the end of the day, guys, The media doesn't sell good news. You're better off putting a negative headline if you want to get more clicks. Let's keep it 1,000. So this is a negative headline, but if you read the content of the article, it was a successful upgrade, all but one node. So on January 2nd, Ether's Glacier update was activated. All of the major Ether network clients uploaded releases that are compatible with the Glacier. However, not all of them are functioning in a consistent manner. So apparently one node had a problem, but then it went back online. You can see that the update was fixed. And it looks like the Nethermind team heeded to the voice of the eminent developer. About a half an hour ago, the Nethermind team came out with an emergency release and they fixed it. So, people are trying to spread the FUD that it didn't do well, but apparently this Glacier update was one of the last updates for Ether network. It delays the infamous difficulty bomb of Ether, which may have caused a potential collapse for operation. And it was a successful upgrade. Now, did it do anything to the price? No. So, upgrade. I've heard of every single upgrade with ETH. And at the end of the day, guys, it seems like Dan Larimer is right. Upgrading Ether appears to be like changing an engine on a moving car, next to impossible. All that being said, I still think it's here to stay because, again, it's not always the better technology that sticks around. Sometimes it's the technology that already has everybody's attention. It seems to me like attention seems to be like more of a value. Let me see how I can put this. Is attention more valuable than actual, what's the word I'm looking for? Functionality? I don't know. That's actually, is attention more valuable than functionality? Because there's more functional coins on the cap, but these coins that demand more attention seem to be staying around longer. So, it is a war for your attention. This is pay it mind. That's the bottom line. Are you paying it a mind? That's what everything is asking for, your attention. At the end of the day, it's like attention, it seems to me like, is more valuable than even the actual coins and the currency. The attention is the currency. How about that? Proof of attention. How about that, guys? Can someone come up with that? We got proof of stake, proof of work. It's proof of attention. I'm going off on a tangent. Anyhow, 7124 here with the bits. I'll be doing a D live stream probably in a little while. If you haven't been checking out my D live, I know Queens Races, he commented, he's like, Champ, every time I check you on D live, it's hard for me to find. Guys, I encourage you to get the DApp or the application. It's a really spicy application. It works well and it's easy to use. If you're not using the application, when you go to my channel, dlive.tv/@champagnecrypto, you'll see the streamers offline. You go over here and you can click on replays right here. It's about videos, replays, highlights. Click on replays and you can check out the replays up to 3 days. So, I did a couple warming up for the next crypto decade. I've been doing these streams and they already expired here on my replays, but I'll do some more. Things that make you go, when I play videos that really make you go, Okay, I did a video. I played a video by Eric Dubé called The Manipulation of Time. It shows how the Romans manipulated the calendar, how they removed and added months, how normally September should be the 9th month, October should be the 10th month, November the 11th, and no, I'm going backwards. October should be the 10th. No, December should be the 10th. October should be the 8th. So September the 9th. No, I'm going crazy here. So October the 10th. No, I'm going backward. October should be the 8th. So it's like octagon. So October is really the 8th month. And December is really the 10th month. And there should be 13 months, all 28 days plus one, making it 365. Everything going according to the lunar calendar. So it's all 28 days. Guys, just look up above. And the time has been calibrated by the good man upstairs since the beginning of creation. And here we are, trying to mix up these months. Some have 30 days, some have 28, some have 31. And it's because it's been manipulated by man. Shout out to Johnson's. Shout out to Niagara, basic attention token, LOL. Yeah, BAT had a little run there for a second. Let me bring up the BAT chart. BAT, look at it. BAT hit a little low there, but then it started running up again. Look at the 1 day on BAT. BAT is here to stay too. because it's a token that has a functionality and people are actually using it. I use Brave browser every day. There's a lot of people that have downloaded Brave browser, not only because of the links that I provided, but just because there's people on this and there is advertisers running ads. You could see that I'm getting ads in real time from jewelers, from Energy Crypto, and from things that I'm not even affiliated with. And I'm getting coins for clicking on these ads. And you can too by downloading the Brave browser. So I think it's going to stick around. Now, one thing to note with most of these projects, most of these coins, the majority of them are centralized. Like Brave browser, that's a centralized outfit. In order to get verified as a publisher, you need to send them your information. In order to get paid, you need to send them your information. The same with DLive. If you're a content creator and you want to cash out lemons, they need your ID. So it's KYC, not, so let's call it for what it is. I'm not on DLive because of the decentralization. I'm certainly not on YouTube because of the decentralization. And in fact, I think sometimes in some cases, decentralization could be overvalued. It just sounds sexy. Okay. I think it's just it's something that sounds sexy. And, it's kind of like communism. Everybody should be equal. Everybody's going to get paid the same. When you first hear it, you're like, oh, maybe that's okay. But when you start peeling back the layers, you're like, hold up here. So I want to know, if I start peeling back the layers of what decentralization really means, is it just a bunch of hype? I don't know. I'm still pulling back those layers. And if you're tuning in with me, you're probably going to go through the journey of trying to figure out that thought. I'm working on that thought for you guys. Why crypto YouTube ban? I don't know. It seems like they're hostile against crypto. We'll be talking about Google's censorship of cryptocurrencies. Forbes wrote an extensive article about it. And I've been telling you guys for over a year now. I said, guys, YouTube shadow banning me every time I speak about something or this or that. I notice the numbers going down. I see the subs getting pulled. And a lot of people are like, Champ, you're just being a conspiracy theorist, making this up. Your internet connection is slow. Okay. And that may be the case. But as soon as I start streaming on DLive, I have never had a problem. Okay. And, now I'm seeing that I'm not the only person that is reporting these problems about shadow ban. And then Christmas comes around and the cat's out the bag. They admitted that there was a problem. So the fact that there was a ban amongst crypto influencers is a fact. Now, why? We don't know. They're saying it's a mistake, but come on, guys. Have you ever seen a mistake that benefits the creators? I mean, they've never mistakenly given me $1,000 check. Okay. They haven't mistakenly giving me 100,000 followers. Okay. That doesn't happen. So, makes you go, Let's pull up that article. Google's censorship of crypto goes way beyond YouTube. This is linked down below if you guys want to check it out. After YouTube recently started taking down crypto videos, says Roger Huang over there on Forbes magazine. Again, the article's linked down below. The crypto community is left to wonder about Google and its views on cryptos once more. Though YouTube ultimately ended up saying that its ban of blockchain and crypto-related video was an error and that all videos would be reinstated. I know my videos were. I got a strike on more videos than I can remember, 10 plus, maybe even 20. And then they said I wasn't going to be able to upload for a week. And a day later, they just magically everything. I didn't even have to appeal. It magically just came back. Start with, for example, Google's previous ban on crypto ads. Remember, at the height of the crypto boom, they decided to pull crypto ads. Not only Google, but Facebook. Facebook had just banned crypto advertising as well, meaning the two largest advertiser solutions had decided not to offer their monopolistic share of the market to grow a growing industry. Google then suspended Ether's mobile wallet MetaMask from the Google Play Store, citing deceptive services. So this is, goes more than just the YouTubers. MetaMask was also banned. And, I don't think that's a deceptive service. I'll tell you that. I've used MetaMask. So, the MetaMask team appealed the suspension. They were turned down. Later on, a few days later, Google Play Store reversed the decision, and it's back up. So let's get to the reasons why. Crypto users can think of many reasons why Google might censor them and the applications they're building. Foremost among them is the fact that many crypto and decentralized apps go directly against the central business model of Google, capturing digital attention through providing the underlying infrastructure for much of the web. This is true from Brave, that while using Chromium is an alternative browser to Chrome. So, Happy New Year. Shalom. Shout out to Currency. Thank you. You just dropped me $20. Thank you, Currency. I appreciate you. Let me drop a bomb for you. Kaboom. Currency is always showing love. Guys, go ahead and check Currency's Patreon. Check his page. Currency, go to D Live too. I know you don't do as much lives as I do, but it's popping over there at D Live. Why not? But I know you got a Patreon, which seems like it's doing well. And guys, go ahead and check his page. He's always dropping videos. Thank you so much for the love. I dropped some coins, but really I should drop some fiat and another bomb. And why not shoot a baby bear cub? Enjoy your day, Johnson. Thanks again at Currency 365 for the $20 donation. Also, pressures from regulators and legislators that Google has to deal with, says this article in relation to the crypto YouTube ban. Its American home base may have legislators on the fence. So, you could read this in its entirety, and it's a long article about how Google's semi-hostile or whatnot. But you know what I was also thinking about too, going deeper in the rabbit hole. What if this is just to make it just to add plausible deniability, a little more drama? You know what I think? I think that obviously Satoshi is Santa Claus. Bitcoin has got to be something within the deep state or an alphabet agency. So when you see some of the outfits going against it, I wonder if it's just to add to the drama, because ultimately they're not going to ban it. In fact, it's probably the best thing that happened to the deep state because they could track it. Okay, so they act like it's, for the black market and it's bad and this and that, when ultimately it's good for them. Just like Twitter and Facebook, there would be, remember at the beginning, they were like, oh, these are revolutionary tools. The populace of Egypt used Twitter to revolt. And, this is giving a voice to the people and this, that, and the third. And before you know it, it's the best thing that ever happened to the deep state because they could monitor people on those social media platforms. So I don't know. I mean, I'm going deep within the thoughts, but is this just to add drama? I don't know. Thank you once again to Currency. Guys, I'm going to go ahead and fire this down. I'll head over to D Live right now. We'll do some lemon distributions over there. I like that about D Live. It allows you to redistribute the gratuities, the lemons, those fake cryptos that you can give out on that blockchain to the most active users on the chat in real time. So it's a fun feature. Again, those lemons are probably worthless, but it's fun as a game anyway. And it's a feature that doesn't exist here on YouTube. So, why not? On that note, guys, go ahead and follow me right now. I'm going to fire up a live stream on D Live right now. dlive.tv/champagne-crypto. And we'll continue talking about this Ether upgrade, the Google censorship of cryptocurrency YouTubers, and more. We'll look at the prices and more, guys. So, head over there and let's vibe right now. And I like it because I can play music and I don't get flagged out there. And there's a bunch of reasons. So follow me right now, dlive.tv/champagne-crypto. I'll be on in less than 5 minutes. Kaboom.